When did the golden child cross the line? My brother's best friend Richard and I started dating when I was 16 and dated up until we graduated high school. We broke up because he proposed, but I believed it was too early for us to get engaged, so I rejected him. This caused a lot of drama with my family because they kept asking me to reconsider. They suggested we have a long engagement or make a promise to reconcile. But to be honest, I didn't want to anymore. It was a really impulsive decision, and I got worried about what other impulsive decisions he'd make. Maybe it was me being paranoid, but I wasn't going to risk it. My stance on not taking him back made my relationship with my brother suffer for a while. Richard would tell him what happened between us, how much he missed me, how much he loved me, and so on. My brother Michael, seeing his best friend was hurting, made it his mission to ignore me. I felt guilty about it, but nothing was going to change my mind. As for my sister Jennifer, our relationship never recovered. She was sure my ex was my soulmate, the one I would grow old with, and she'd constantly ask me when we were getting back together or if I still loved him. I shut her down every time, but she became increasingly unbearable when she started dating my ex's brother. The potential of my ex becoming my BL in the future solidified my decision on never getting back with him. My sister didn't see my point of view though, because she had always wanted the both of us to marry brothers and be best friends, so she instead went further in trying to get us together. She invited him everywhere, even to some family holidays. I was uncomfortable but never said anything since he was my brother's friend first. That is, until my sister actually started trying to get us back together. She did everything from trying to trick us to go on a date to making us share a room during holidays. After a while, I had enough and asked my parents to intervene. At this point, they had let up on controlling my dating life, so they were clear with my siblings that I wanted them to stop inviting my ex to things or allowing him to tag along so much. My sister didn't let up though, and I decided to do a semester abroad just to get away from her. This was actually how I met my husband David. He was from another university but the same country, and we met on a blind date. We instantly clicked and it was magical for me. I had never felt this way with anyone else. We got engaged after dating for a year, and I was so happy to share the news with my family. They congratulated me, except my sister. She asked me when I was going to dump my fiancé and get back with my ex. When I told her never, she started insisting that I was in the honeymoon phase and would grow out of it. She said my ex would be waiting for me when I did. I clearly didn't, and after countless and nearly never-ending fights and attempts to reunite me with my ex, I simply let her know if she pulled anything again I would stop talking to her. I had hoped she'd take that warning seriously. After all, I was dead serious. But instead, she started a long con. She got engaged, made me her maid of honor, and requested I spend all my time with the bridal party, also known as my ex. But she doesn't stop there. She sets up one of her friends as my husband's date, with none of our knowledge or consent. We didn't even realize until we were at the reception, and the girl tried flirting with my husband and telling him her room number at the hotel we were all staying at. My sister, of course, tried to justify it, saying that since we weren't married yet, it was okay to explore things with other people. I grabbed my husband out of there and left without saying anything to her. The next day, I spoke with my parents and brother and explained that this situation was out of hand. It had lasted years and I was tired of it. That's why I told them I would not talk to my sister ever again, and if they try to fix stuff between us, I would cut all contact with them as well. I made it clear this didn't mean I was going to make them choose a side. I just didn't want anything to do with her anymore. My mom was devastated by my decision and tried to negotiate, saying this was my sister I was talking about and you can't just cut family from your life. My dad and brother, on the other hand, said they would respect my choice. Apart from 2 attempts from my mom, I haven't spoken or written anything with my sister in the past 6 years. The full story is on my channel and linked below.